Here's a hard truth: 99% of content never goes viral. In fact, most videos on YouTube get less than 1,000 views. Shocking, right? Even more surprising, a study from BuzzSumo found that 50% of online content gets less than 8 shares. That means half of what's out there hardly gets seen by anyone. You might be wondering why your videos or posts aren't taking off. Is it bad timing? Is the algorithm just against you? Or, maybe, it's something deeper. In this video, we're going to break down the real reasons your content isn't going viral, and how to fix it. We'll dive into the secrets behind shareable content, how storytelling can turn even boring topics into viral gold, and why you've been focusing on the wrong metrics all along. Stick around because by the end, you'll know exactly what's been holding your content back. And trust me, it's not what you think. Chapter 1: The Viral Mirage. Why most content fails to take off. Let's face it, most content never goes viral, and there's a reason for that. The truth is, people are sold the idea that viral success is within reach for everyone. But it's not. The content that spreads like wildfire often seems random, but it's actually rooted in a complex mix of timing, audience, and luck. You might think that by following all the advice out there, you'll be next. But here's the thing: virality is unpredictable. Did you know that 90% of content created daily gets little to no engagement? According to a study by Moz, only 1.3% of content garners over 1,000 shares. That's a tiny fraction. Most of us are trying to play the virality game, but the odds are heavily stacked against us. One of the reasons why content fails is that it's created with viral in mind. Sounds ironic, right? But when creators are too focused on chasing virality, they miss the point of making valuable content. Jonah Berger, author of Contagious: Why Things Catch On, says, if you want people to share your stuff, you have to focus on them, not on your content. And that's where most people go wrong. Instead of obsessing over numbers, focus on serving a specific niche. The audience has to feel something deeply for it to go viral. If your content isn't sparking emotion or conversation, it's likely falling flat. Think about this: would you share something that didn't make you laugh, think, or feel? Probably not. Chapter 2: The Algorithm Trap. You're playing the wrong game. Most marketers think they can outsmart the algorithm. But guess what? The algorithm doesn't care about your tricks. It cares about one thing: keeping users on the platform. In fact, YouTube's algorithm rewards videos that increase watch time, not just flashy thumbnails or clickbait titles. So, if you're just gaming the system with keywords, you're playing the wrong game. YouTube's algorithm prioritizes retention rates and engagement. In a 2023 study by Tubular Labs, content with high retention saw 50% more reach. So, if your audience drops off in the first 30 seconds, you're toast. It doesn't matter how great your video is if no one sticks around to see it. People also mistakenly believe that they need to upload constantly to stay relevant. While consistency is important, quality matters more. Uploading poor quality videos can actually hurt your channel. Focus instead on understanding your audience's interests and delivering what they truly care about. Think about it like this: instead of feeding the algorithm what you think it wants, feed your audience what they need. As Neil Patel famously says, the algorithm is your audience. Serve them. If your audience loves it, the algorithm will follow. Chapter 3: Book Less Content. How to capture attention in 3 seconds. Here's a tough reality: if you don't grab attention in the first 3 seconds, it's over. People scroll fast. Really fast. Studies show that 20% of viewers drop off within the first 10 seconds of a video. The attention span of the average person is now less than that of a goldfish, just 8 seconds. The first few seconds of your video are like a door to the rest of the content. If it's not inviting, people won't walk through. Think of it as a pattern interrupt. You need to jolt your viewers out of their usual scrolling habits. Use curiosity, humor, or a question they can't ignore. Something as simple as, ever wondered why your content never goes viral, can be enough to make people pause. According to Made to Stick by Chip Heath, successful hooks share a common trait: they're unexpected. If your video starts with something predictable, people are likely to keep scrolling. But if you surprise them, you've got their attention. Remember this: people don't watch videos for content, they watch them for answers. So lead with value. Get to the point quickly. Don't bury your best insights 3 minutes in. If your hook is weak, the rest of the video doesn't stand a chance. Take a second to subscribe, and we'll dive straight back into the rest of the video. Chapter 4. Virality isn't magic, it's math. Mastering shareability. When it comes to viral content, people often think it's some sort of mysterious magic. But here's the truth, virality is a numbers game. The more people who engage, the more your content gets shared, and the more it grows. It's exponential. And if you're not thinking in terms of shareability, you're already missing the mark. A key metric for virality is the share rate. According to BuzzSumo, the most shared content tends to have a share rate of around 8%. That means for every 100 views, about 8 people are passing it on. That might not sound like a lot, but it adds up fast. The secret is to design your content to be shared. So, how do you do that? Make your content relatable. People are more likely to share something if it connects with them personally. As Jonah Berger writes in Contagious, we share things that make us look good. Whether it's sharing a funny meme or a thought-provoking article, people are thinking about how it reflects on them. So your content needs to be more than just useful or interesting, it needs to be shareable because it makes the viewer feel something. Also, simplicity matters. A study from the New York Times found that 68% of people share content to give others a better sense of who they are. Complicated content tends to get lost. Keep your message clear, and make it easy for people to understand the point you're making. The simpler it is to get, the easier it is to share. Chapter 5. Storytelling Alchemy. Transform ordinary into viral gold. People don't share facts, they share stories. If you want your content to go viral, you have to think like a storyteller. This doesn't mean you need to write a novel. But it does mean you should turn your facts, stats, or insights into a narrative people want to engage with. Take a look at Made to Stick by Chip and Dan Heath. They explain that stories are powerful because they help people process information in a way that facts can't. If you can frame your content as a journey, challenge, or lesson, you'll connect with people emotionally. And emotion is the secret sauce for virality. Look at brands that have mastered this. Dollar Shave Club's viral video wasn't just about razors. It was a funny, relatable story about solving a problem everyone has, overpriced razors, told in a way that resonated with millions. The video got 12,000 orders in the first 2 days. To tell a great story, start with conflict. That's what grabs attention. Whether it's the struggle to solve a problem or the process of overcoming a challenge, conflict pulls people in. Then, focus on how the problem gets solved. Everyone loves a good resolution, it's why movies and books are structured this way. So the next time you sit down to create, think, how can I turn this information into a story? How can I make the audience feel something? Those are the questions that turn ordinary content into viral gold. Your subscription helps us create more awesome videos. Click that button now.